Hi guys, RC Racer here. So, a bit full of cold today actually, but yeah, right. So this is unboxing video, slightly different to my normal videos. It's not radio controlled, but it is still sort of in that sort of area. It's a model rocket. So, just going to take it out of the box. It's basically ready to fly. Riptide model by, can't pronounce it, it's ESTES. They make loads of different rockets, and they've been making rockets since, like, God, as long as I can remember, like the 80s. When I was growing up as a kid, my friend had one of these, and he launched it, and it was really cool, but I didn't have one, couldn't afford it at the time when I was younger, and I'd forgotten all about them for, like, yeah, 30 odd years. So now, got basically just saw one the other day, really random. They're quite cheap now, so this came in about under 25 quid. Yeah, basically fire and forget. You fire it up, goes up in the air. Basically goes up 650 feet, which is 198 meters. Launches up, and then a parachute comes out, and then it comes back down to earth. I've not used one of these. I think it comes with like 3 little engines in it. Let's open it up, get some scissors. So, I had to get one. I just had to get it. Right, so unboxing, I'll take it out of the box. This is the rocket. Comes like nose cone, the body, and then the fins. So let's put that there. Let's get that in. Next coming out is, this looks like a parachute to me. Put that to one side. This is the launcher, so you have to put that together. And part of this is probably the bits, obviously, where it goes next to the actual rocket itself. So could do like, ta-da, this is before and then this is after. Right, rocket, nose cone, guess all the stuff goes in here. Da-da-da-da-da. This will go down, and that will push on. That's going to be the rocket. Hi guys, so I'm back with the rocket, as you can see, now trying to put it together. If you see this bit of paper, it says full 1-year warranty. Now, I'm not quite sure how that's going to work for a rocket. Well, that's not going to cover me launching it into a tree, losing it in space. It won't get that far, but yeah, I'm not quite sure about that. You know what I've just realised? I've got this rocket, brilliant, but I've got no motors, no engine stuff, nothing for it to fire and launch with. And that's in the box. No, it doesn't come with that. Great, I wonder why it was a bit cheaper than the others. So I'm going to have to get some engines and see what else comes with it. Some ignition paper, some wadding, some other bits and pieces. So it's going to cost me a bit more than I thought. So this was like 25 quid. So this is ready to fly, but it's not really ready to fly unless they're hidden in here. No, it's hollow. So when you buy one of these, they're ready to fly, but you need a battery for the ignition. You need some igniters, some wadding, and engines. So you probably need to spend another 15 quid. So that's a bit of a bummer. Look. Ready to fly. RTF. More like WTF. But then, oh look here in the small print. It says required engines. Bugger. Okay, right. So now I'm going to try and build this thing. The base. So it's got 3 things here, 1, 2, 3, and they've got to go into something. This looks like it points up in one direction. These go 1, hopefully you can see, slot in 2, slot in 3, that looks all straightforward. So now we've got a base. Right, next we've got a circular thing. How hard can it be? There's this bit, looks like it goes through it. It says something blah 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 blah. Yep. There we go. That's in. Now it's got to be this. Right, so now coming back, I've got my rod. Basically what you do is, that sounds wrong, but you take the plastic ends off where the two bars would parallel next to each other. You take them off both ends, and then basically you join the two together, and that's done by, they basically push together, but don't do it what I did. What you do is read the manual, and it says basically on the concrete floor, when you push the 2 rods, there's a small bit of metal in the middle, push them together, and then to close the gap is you bang it onto a concrete floor, and then that joins the two separate rods here, push together like so, and then tap it on the floor for it to come together as one large rod. And then take the other bit, which I stuck through here, push this pole through here. This has then got 2 holes, one for a massive maxi rod. This is the smaller one that comes with it, so it goes in the smaller hole. Push that in, tighten it up by just screwing it clockwise. That's tight to me. Now it comes down like so. There we go. The parachute attaches to the nose cone, threads through there, and I just tied a little knot. And then basically you want to test it just to make sure it all opens up. Just drop it from the sofa or something so it lands on something soft, just to test it opens up. No strings are tangled. Then you want to fold it in half. Fold it in half again. And just fold it over like so. Then what you want to do is just fold it down once, then like roll it like it's a cigarette, kind of like that. Then obviously I haven't got any wadding, but you put your wadding in here, 1, 2, 3 strips of wadding into this. You then pack the wadding down, and you drop your parachute with this into this. That pushes down. Make sure none of the strings get tangled up. Oh, I did it wrong. Sorry. Come back here. Forgot one thing. So once you've done all your strings like that, you want to then take your strings here and like just fold them over. Then you can wrap them in your cigarette thing, so it's a bit neater. Put your elastic down, holds the nose cone on, pop your parachute in, the other bits and pieces inside like so, push that down. Then with the rocket, you're going to want to put it on here, slides on 1, 2, onto the base. This is your top cap here, like so. There we have the rocket with its little orange top cap. And so There's the rocket. You go around this way. Da-da-da. And here you've got your igniter. That would go, this is the safety, this is when you want to launch, you put the key in. So this is the key, and then that goes in like so. And then you would obviously, setting this up, you'd still need to have, so you'd have your wadding in there. The actual, inside the rocket itself, this base bit unscrews. Then you pop in the engine underneath. Once I get one, I'll show you. And the igniter, which goes into the bottom of the rocket, under there. And then there's a little plug that holds the igniter in place. That goes down there. The crocodile clips basically connect up to the igniter. Dun dun. They don't, make sure they don't touch this plate and keep them separated apart. And then obviously get your cable, unravel that, stand well back, at least 5 foot, 5 meters or 16 feet, something like that. And then obviously if you've got kids around it, when you're setting it up, take the key with you and pop the key in. Once it's all connected, you go back, press the button, launch. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll do another video once I've got it up and its maiden voyage into the oblivion. Yeah, so this is RC Racer out.